guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry about the lighting. I have tried everything. I literally have 3 lights in front of me. I just need to go ahead and splurge and get some soft boxes or like a ring light. But until then, this lighting's gonna have to work out. My brother gave me this little light for Christmas, and it usually is really bright, but like it's not bright right now, and I don't understand why. So I'm sorry, but we're gonna make it work. Today I'm doing a story time on the 3 most nearly death experiences I have had. 2 involve one person and 1 involves just me. The 2 that involve one person are the same person, and I don't want to say his name because I don't want anything going bad toward him. And I mean, none of them are his fault, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. This may be a little exaggerated because you know when you think you're about to like be dead, you exaggerate what's happening. The 3 near-death experiences have happened to me in less than a year that I can just think of. So the first one I'm going to start off is just with me. So I just got out of church and I wanted to go see my boyfriend. So it's okay. I'm going to go to your house and we're going to go hang out for a little bit, like maybe like 10 minutes and just talk. So I drive to his house. It had been raining all morning, so when I was driving to his house, it stopped raining, but the roads were still wet. And I'm one of those people that like to make the turn light because I know where I live with the turn lights are very short, and whenever they come back, it takes forever for them to come back. And at the turn, specifically where I was turning, it was going to take a long time. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and say I was a good, I can't say how far I was from the light because I don't know, feet. I was pretty far away from the light, guys, and there was a truck in front of me, and I was trying to make the green turn light because I knew after a while, it's not one of those streets where you can turn when the light going straight is green. It was just 3 roads. It was a 3-way light. So let me get my whiteboard and my dry erase marker so I can explain better. Here is the street I am going up, and here is the turn lane. There are some cars right here, whatever, and then let's just say this one is me, the one that I just filled in. I'm not sure if you can tell. And then right here is just an empty field, and it's a lot of grass, and there's like a lot of signs that say stuff, and then there's a road here and a road here. So this is the road, this is the road, this is the intersection. Okay, I was turning, and the light is like right here, say. I was turning to go this way into that road, and I had, I tried to make the light, and I legit freaking swerved, and I kid you not, instead of my car like facing like up, here, let me erase all these arrows because it's getting really confusing. Instead of my car like facing just straight forward, I swear I almost turned all the way around, and I was facing like almost down at an angle. Can you see that? It was the scariest moment of my life, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I should like stop and check if my car was okay, or should I just keep going acting like it wasn't okay. But literally there was a car, I want to say like 10 feet away from me, there was a car, and it was so scary. Oh my god, I literally thought I was going to die because I was trying to make the green light, and obviously when you're turning and you're going super fast, you cannot turn going 40 miles per hour. So I had to slow down, but when I slowed down to turn, my brakes kind of like whipped me around because it was slippery, and I think even if it wasn't wet, that would still almost happen. So I almost died, and it was freaking scary, and I was just being stupid trying to make the green light. So tip of the day, do not try and make a green turn light going 40 miles per hour. Okay, so my next 2 stories involve the same person, and we're just gonna call him Patrick because that's the name I can think of, and I don't know any Patricks. If you're Patrick and you're watching this, sorry, but I asked him if I can tell this story, but he hasn't replied to me, so I'm just gonna tell them, and if he says I can't, then I won't put them in the video. But so the first one is going to start off with the craziest one. So me, Patrick, his brother, his brother's girlfriend, and his 3 cousins were all going to a haunted house. And the haunted house was like maybe like an hour and a half away. And so we were all in like a big SUV, and we were headed to the haunted house. So I thought we were headed to the haunted house. Apparently, we are almost there, maybe like 30 minutes away, I want to say, and his cousin was driving. We stopped to pick up his cousin's boyfriend, and we're gonna call his cousin Alice, just because it's more easier to say. I don't remember her boyfriend's name anyway. So Alice's boyfriend hops in the car and they were talking. I was like, wait, where are we at? And Patrick didn't even know we were going. He's like, I'm sorry, I had no idea we were picking up Alice's boyfriend. Like, I had no idea. So pick up Alex's boyfriend, and he has like a water bottle, like an empty water bottle, like a plastic one, and it has like something else in it. And I'm like, what is he drinking? Is that like alcohol? And I was fearful for my life because he was driving. He was going to start driving, and I had no idea that any of this was gonna happen. She was like, okay, you can drive. So he was like, okay, so I can drive. So he got in the driver's seat, and he was under the influence of alcohol. And at first, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I think it's just like apple juice or something. So then they're passing it around the car, and he was like, oh, do you guys want to try this? And so Patrick's brother and his cousin both tried it, and then Patrick was like, oh, let me try it. And then he was like, wait. I was like, Patrick, that's alcohol. They full on said that's alcohol. Do not drink that, because Patrick doesn't drink. Patrick is very similar to me. We're like very, not conservative. Like, we don't smoke, we don't drink, we don't do any of that stuff. But his cousin and his boyfriend, his cousin and his brother kind of do that stuff. Not like, I'm not gonna like pull them down because I don't really completely know the story of that. But they would, like, if they had the opportunity and they were at a party, they probably both would do that. But Patrick isn't like that. So he passed the bottle to Patrick, and Patrick, oh, let me give me some. I was like, Patrick, that's alcohol, like, don't drink that. And he's like, wait, is this alcohol or is this apple juice? And like, it's alcohol, like, don't drink it. And they were saying what it was, and I had no idea because I have no idea about alcohol. And like, see, like, and I was scared for my life because 1, it was nighttime. 2, we were driving in like the middle of nowhere in the country. And 3, he was drinking and driving, legit drinking and driving. You know, like when they say don't drink and drive, normally it's like, don't get in the car under the influence of alcohol. No, he was not even doing that. He was legit drinking while driving. And I was scared and feared for my life, legit. I was just like, oh, okay. So we make it to the haunted house, everything's fine. He was actually like driving really well, but I was scared for my life. I texted my mom and my sisters like, I love you guys, just want to tell you guys that. I told them that, and I know I am a very shy person, so I'm not really one to speak out about that, and especially since I was with Patrick's family, I didn't want to offend them or say anything that could hurt them, which I know now, never would I ever get in a car with a person that's drinking and driving or is under the influence of alcohol. But I, 1, didn't even know that we were picking Alice's boyfriend up, and 2, I had no idea at the beginning that he was actually drinking, or else I would have got out. And also, we were like an hour and a half away from where I originally lived, so I had nothing else to do. Maybe I could have called my dad, but my dad wouldn't have done anything about it. I feel like that. So there was nothing I could really do, and if I would have said anything about it, there's nothing I would have been able to do. So I didn't say anything, and I kept it all to myself. Which, if that ever happens to you, if you're ever in that situation, I recommend you say something, or you, like, say, like, switch drivers. So, like, no one else in the car was under the influence. It was only him. So it was really scary, and everyone, well, not everyone, that's a lie, but I'm pretty sure 3 people besides him could actually drive. So yeah. And so then we go to the haunted house, and everything was fine. I was kind of mad because it was raining that weekend, so some stoplights were out, which was also really scary. And also we couldn't go on like a hayride because it was too muddy. So we got like a discount. It was originally like $20. We paid like $15, and we did everything. And I was hiding in Patrick the whole time. I hate when I do stuff like that. Like, whenever I go to like a haunted house or something, I always like hide behind the person in front of me. I didn't have as much fun as I would have. And Patrick literally just left me half the time. I was like, what are you doing? You're leaving me. I'm freaking scared. So yeah, there's that story. Now the second story involving Patrick was, okay, I'm just gonna say Patrick was my boyfriend. You guys all probably know who Patrick is because I've only had, no, let me just stop. You guys all probably know who Patrick is. I'm just trying to use a code name to protect him. But anyway, Patrick decided, hey Ashley, let's go to this hike. I've been there before. I've been there with my friends. Let's go. So we had originally been there before. It was one time, and the first time we went there, it's in like a back of a neighborhood, and I thought it was gonna be like a chill hike that actually had a path, and it was gonna be like really pretty and stuff. So I was like, okay, let's go. So I drive us there because Patrick doesn't have his license. So I drive us there, and I just had gotten home from grocery shopping, and I texted my dad, hey, can I go hang out with Patrick? And he was like, no. And I thought he was joking, and I went anyway. And I didn't go inside. I had just gotten home. I was got home from grocery shopping, and my sisters came with me, so they brought the groceries inside, and then I left. And I was wearing flip-flops, shorts, and a t-shirt because I had no idea like it was gonna be like a hike that he said it was, and I had just gotten home from grocery shopping. Like, I wasn't planning on going here. So we get to the place we're going to go, and I parked, and I'm like, Patrick, like, what is this? He's like, come on, just follow me. We literally had to walk through trees to get where we were going. It was really pretty, and I was very happy I was there, but I was okay. I'm gonna leave my phone in the car, so I'm not on my phone, because I'm always on my phone when I'm with him, so it's okay. I'm gonna leave my phone in the car so we can just have this moment to ourselves. So we go, and it's really pretty. It's literally like clay. Is it clay? I think it's clay. I don't know. It was really pretty. I wish I had like photos of it, but I'd left my phone in the car because I wanted to keep it the two of us. So it was more like just clay, and it was really pretty. And yeah, there's two different ways you can kind of go. There's one way up and then one way just kind of over. So we just walked through clay, and it was really pretty. Then we decided to do a second time a couple weeks later, and I was like, okay, we can go. It was very chill. I was like, no one was there. I was like, okay, let's go again. So the second time we decided to go, again, we had to literally walk through trees, but this time I had came prepared. I was wearing tennis shoes, I was wearing pants, but I was wearing capris. And we had about through like more like a forest kind of thing, or the woods kind of, not really a forest. And so I had like a jacket and everything too. I was ready. And so we were walking up, it was really pretty, and literally when you got up to like a part, it was like a mountain kind of, I want to say. It wasn't really a mountain. I can't really explain how it looked because I don't know what it's called, but we got to the part. I brought my phone this time because my dad had told me I had to be home at a certain time, and I wanted to make sure if he was to call me, I could answer. And I had my flashlight too because it was getting dark, which was a dumb idea to go this late because it was getting dark when we were going, and it was like in the middle of the woods. So if anything would have happened, we would have been there alone. But we got up to this very pretty part. It was so pretty. I wish we took pictures. We really didn't take any pictures because I know when I'm in the moment with Patrick, I never take pictures. So we were there, and it was so pretty. We were looking off the thing, and it was really pretty. I don't know how to explain it, but you could literally see like the whole city. I want to say, you probably not the whole city, and we don't really live in like a city area, but whatever. Then we began walking again, and we walked maybe like a couple, like maybe like I want to say half a mile more. And once you get there, it was literally a huge, just empty land. It was insane, and I actually have a picture of this on my Snapchat right here. And it was really, really pretty. I loved it. It was so beautiful. But when we got up there, we were walking, and there was like a whole like grass, like maybe like this high next to us, and then there was a hello. And then there's like a path right next to it. So we were walking through the path, and there was like trees next to us, next to the path. So we were walking, and then later there was like a cave in the trees, and oh, actually let's go in there. And you could see animal footprints there. It could have been a hyena, it could have been a dog, it could have been a cat. I had no idea what it was, but you could see footprints of an animal going in there. I was like, no, Patrick, there is no freaking way I'm going in there. He tried to pull me in there. I was like, no. And it was getting dark at the same time. Then when we were debating whether to go, we heard a freaking howl. And it could have been from a dog, it could have been from a hyena, it could have been from like a lion. I doubt there's lions up there, but it could have been from anything, and we had no idea what it was. So I looked at him, we looked at each other, we literally started sprinting for our lives. And I was trying to look, I didn't see anything, but I didn't want to be eaten from a dog. Dogs are still dangerous. I'm not scared of dogs, but they can still harm you. So I was freaking out. We were running, and Patrick is a lot more fit than me, so he was running so fast, so I can't keep up. And then after we walked maybe a long way through that little path. Once we get out of the path and back into the trees, like a little bit wild from the trees, I literally slipped and fell. It was so funny. I was like, oh my god. I got right back up, and I was like, I can't run anymore. I'm so tired. I'm so out of breath. And I like literally could not do anything. But we got to the end. We literally ran almost the whole way. And he was like, stop talking. Because I was trying to talk to him. He's like, stop talking. They can probably hear us. Just keep on running. So we got to the bottom, and I thought I was going to die being attacked by some kind of animal. Whether that be a dog, a hyena, a lion, a bear. I don't know what that howl was. I know bears won't howl, but it was freaking scary, and I will never go there again. I wish I could go there again. I'm like kind of show you guys, explain how it was like, but I don't think I'm ever going to go there again because it was so scary, and I don't want to be eaten by an animal filming a story time. So those are the 3 near-death experiences that I thought of that have recently happened to me. If you guys have any near-death experiences that you guys would like to share with me, let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
I used to love him, he used to love me. Yeah, we go way, way, way.